Hey, I'm Diamond Sapphire, and in this video I will be getting the Jojamart Member of the Year Stardew Valley achievement. A quick note, all of the base footage is sped up from a minimum of 2 times speed and at maximum 16 times speed. Chapter 1, The Beginning. I began this journey on a Thursday with character creation. I was trying to make a character that looked like someone who would give a total of 140,000 gold to a multi-million-dollar company. I imagined someone who must be a fanatic, someone who is way too dedicated to this company that does not know they exist, and I believe I created the perfect specimen. I started off spring 1 like a usual spring, or at least for me. I made a chest and rearranged my house for maximum efficiency. I then walked around town, meeting as many people as possible. I took a quick break to play a little bit of Journey of the Prairie King. I talked to Gunther before I had an artifact which I had never done before. I also walked to the Wizard's Tower and discovered that you could not enter it before getting the letter. Then I ended the first day and the first recording session. Later on Thursday, I started recording again, and somehow I'd managed to make the entire screen off-centered. Chapter 2. The entire screen is off-centered. I did notice sometime during recording, but for some reason I decided not to fix it, so the screen will unfortunately look like this until the end of Chapter 2. I went to the beach to get a fishing rod from Willie because fishing is very profitable in Stardew Valley and I was going to need a lot of money. I was immediately reminded of why I hate early game fishing. I had forgotten just how small the fishing bar was, and then I went to the fish shop to customize my bobber. I was met by a very small variety of options. I decided that blue went well with my overall look, so I chose that. I went and greeted more people around Pelican Town. Then I took a quick trip to the secret woods using the chair technique, which, by the way, you should not try with one of the double wide chairs. You will get stuck, I know this from experience. In the standard Riverland, Forest, and Beach Farms, you will start out with at least one chair. In the Four Corners and Meadowlands Farms, you will start with at least one double chair. The Beach Farm also gives you a double chair, but it also gives you 2 regular chairs. And the Hilltop and Wilderness Farms start you off with no chairs whatsoever. I then did a lot of fishing and running around because I still had a tiny inventory. Then I went fishing some more. I have to edit out long pauses because while recording I kept getting distracted and researching things, by the way. And there's still some pauses that I got too tired to remove or didn't notice. I took a quick break to visit the museum and witness the cutscene which Gunther talks to himself about there being nothing in his collection. He used the word abysmal, which when I first played I thought it was one of the things he was looking for. So I took a screenshot and tried to look it up, but to no avail because, well, it's not a thing. Then years later, an older me played the game with the knowledge that abysmal is a word meaning bad or unappealing. Then I accidentally skipped the cutscene which Marnie gives you a pet because it was preceded by a cutscene with Clint, so I restarted the day because I wanted the cat, but I cut it out. I sat and pondered what a good name for this cat would be. I concluded that Mart would be the perfect name for this fine specimen. And then I got a letter from Jojamart saying that the mines were now accessible, so I took a trip to the mines. I went to claimed to crack open some geodes and donated some granite and ancient seeds to the museum. I know how to plant an ancient seed, which is a pretty good source of money. I returned to the mines. I then decided to look at the in-game emojis while I waited for the time that I would be able to trigger the community center cutscene. I entered the community center and then decided to play around with the emojis more. I then tried to join Joj without having the necessary 500,000 because, I don't know. Fishing. And then I ended the recording session to pick back up on Friday, and as of Friday, the screen has now been recentered. Chapter 3, the screen has been recentered. I talked to the wizard and then I walked to the quest board where Sebastian has posted a request for a potato because he wants to throw it at the mountain fence and is willing to pay 240 gold. I was intrigued by this, but I did not have any potatoes. Fishing. I buy the Joja membership for the first time ever in all the years I've played Stardew Valley. Mining. Fishing. Then I looked around the Joja warehouse. I then talked to Luce, who tells me that he knows that I've been in the community center and ironically tells me he knows that I will be taking care of it. I guess he hasn't heard the news. Fishing. And then I finished recording on Friday. Saturday. Chapter 4, The Children Yearn for the Mines. As you can probably tell from what this segment is called, I go to the mines. I'm on level 31, which has the Shadow Grey Earth theme, according to the wiki, and is also my least favorite section of the mines. I just hate levels 31 to 39. You can't see anything, and it's early game enough that you probably don't have a light ring, and there are monsters that just pop out of the shadows, and ugh, I just hate it. I never go back to these levels once I go through the mines. I just leave and never look back. I go up a few levels in the mines hoping to get something that would restore my energy, which, long story short, doesn't happen. So I eventually go home. I get a letter inviting me to tomorrow's Egg Festival. Ah yes, trying to appease your corporate overlords, I see. I do have to return to the mines to finish my least favorite levels. I successfully conquer my mortal enemy Stardew Valley mines levels 31 through 39, and I reach level 40. And probably my favorite levels. I love the Death Sprites so much, they're so cute. I want to hold one in real life. I don't think that they could be successful plushie because of the little strands coming off them, but I want to hold one so bad. Like how I want to hold a raccoon or a pigeon, which is a conversation for another day. But yeah, Desperate my beloved. Just after writing that in the script, I accidentally pasted in a screenshot of a PNG of Odie from Garfield. I go to the egg festival and absolutely pulverize these little chumps in an egg hunt, getting 11 eggs. Fishing. Quick note, you might, during the course of this video, notice me putting items in the bottom line of my inventory. That is so I will be able to tell when I am running out of space because it will appear in the top of my inventory. Foraging. Hat mouse. Hat mouse. Foraging. Fishing. Mining. Foraging. Fishing. I donate a few items to the museum. Demetrius visits me about the caves, so I Google whether the bats or the mushrooms are ideal for money. Usually I go for the fruit bats because they can give me fruit for the community center. But I'm not going to need that, so I go off of sheer profit and choose the mushroom cave. I buy minecarts from Jojamart. Fishing. Chapter 5. A wild microphone appears. I believe that it's about then that I decide to actually hook my microphone up to the recording software. I decided to shake a tree while waiting for Jodie's house to open so that I could give her cauliflower. I give Jodie the cauliflower. The mines. Fishing. I play around with emotes for a bit and then go fishing. I did find that at least in the summer, river fish are the least seem to be the least profitable, and at least in the spring, mountain lake fish are very profitable, and ocean fish are also pretty profitable. If you wanted to know, I'm not 100% sure, so just take this with a grain of salt. Mines. Dust sprites, my beloved. I reach the scaliflors. Mining. reach level 80 and then leave because I don't have much energy. I then blow up the wall at the right of mine so I can meet the dwarf. Fishing. Normally I would spend more time with the villagers, but this time I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to make money. Fish. I don't quite remember when, but at some point over the course of the recording, my dad approached me and said that if I went to Costco with my family, I could get ice cream. But because I was on the grind, I didn't want to stop playing. So I pointed out that I often go to Costco with my mom and we bring back ice cream for my sister. So it's only fair that someone brings ice cream to me. And he agreed. Because I am a master diplomat, I got to keep playing but also get ice cream. Also, the Costco near me for a while didn't have chocolate ice cream. But recently there's chocolate ice cream again, which is good. I sit outside Jojamart on the bench to wait for it to open so that I can purchase panning. Mining. I got iridium, which is cool. Chapter 6, Fish and Forage. Fish. Forage. By definition, Pelican Town isn't a town. A small town has a population of 1,000 to 20,000. Pelican Town has 32 human inhabitants in year 1. After year 1, Kent returns, giving us 33. 34 when you count yourself, Then once you get 6 hearts with Leo, he moves to the valley, giving you 35. If you count Krobus the henchman, the witch, and the dwarf, you now have a population of 39. If you are counting the bear in the Cindersap forest, the hat mouse, the 10 raccoons, Morris and the unnamed cashier, and the 2 possible children you could have in the game, you have 55. And if you want to count the mermaid, old mariner, and grandpa, you have a grand total of 58. Meaning that on the greatest extreme, Pelican Town has a population of 58, which is not a town, not even a village. According to study.com, it is a hamlet. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Summer begins. Quick minds tangent. Forage. Fish. I check out the spa area since it's open now, and fish. I try to get the Alloway Buffet book, but I find out that I do not have good enough tools, which I'm pretty sure I do twice in this video because I am a fool. I wait outside Jojamart on the bench. And then I wait outside the doors, completely normally. I bought the bridge. Fish. Fish. Sunday arrives. Chapter 7. The Fissioning. Fish. Elliot waddling around over there. Fish. 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 Selling the fish. Fish. I look over my profits. Fish. Fish. Oh, by the way, yes, the Costco ice cream was good. Thanks for asking. I wait outside the Jojamart and play with emotes. I buy the bus. Fish. Chapter 8. The End. Fish. Sell the fish. Update 1.6 introduced moss in the Meadowlands farm, which is what my main world is using. And I believe that using the Meadowlands farm seems to generate more moss than the standard farm like I am here, because I just haven't seen as much. I just didn't see as much in this run than I did in my usual one. Sea monster! Look at that! This is the first time I've seen one. Fish. I wait outside of Jojamart because I forgot that the greenhouse cost 35,000 gold and thought it cost 30,000, and needless to say, I was not happy. But then I do what I must and return to fishing. By then, the time that I had been playing Stardew Valley was really starting to get to me. Well, I'll just let you see for yourself. Delightful. Fishing, 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 fish. Why no fish? Why no fish? Fish, 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 fish for you. Fish, 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 fish for you. Fish, 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 fish for you. Fish, 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 fish for you. 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 Fish, 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 fish for you. Fish for you. Fish for me. Fish, to fish, to fish. Fish for you. To fish for you. To fish for you and fish for you. To fish for you. To fish, 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 fish for us. Fish for you. To fish for you. Fish for you. Fish, 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 fish. Fish, 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 fish for you. Fish, fish for you. Fish for you. Fish for you. Fish for you. Fish, 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 fish. Fish for us. Fish for you. Fish for you. Fish, 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 fish. Fishing for me and fish for you. Tomorrow. Fish, 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 fish for me to give you tonight. Fish for you to give to me tomorrow. Fish. Fish for us today. Fish today. I think it's almost it. For real this time, I think we're here. I think we've done it. I think we've done it for realsies this time. For realsies, not for fakesies. I'm gonna take this offer with me for funsies. She looks strange. Me and Starfruit sitting right next to each other. Oh yeah, let's go. Okay. Went to sleep. Because we've done all we need to do. I might cry if it glitches and it doesn't give it to me. No lie, I might. Let's go to sleep. Oh, raccoon! I love raccoons. No achievement? What's this? What do you have to tell me? Oh, it's a red one. Thank God, but I don't know about that. Why doesn't it give you the achievement? Okay, there she is. Everyone look sharp. Shane. There I am. There I am. Ahem. Just a few short years ago, the great innovators at Joja headquarters came up with a new idea, the Joja Community Development Project. The project was conceived as a way to provide support, born construction services to all of the beloved communities we hold so dear, well, all while generating substantial revenue. Feel like a town with this rundown infrastructure with a perfect testing ground. Well, thanks to our community development pilot program, has been a major success. From repairing all bridges to fixing buses to turning piles of rubble into a greenhouse, we've really turned the city around. We've also received a big promotion. Hee hee. The president of the company asked me to give you this exclusive gift as a way of saying thanks. Yes! I've done it! That's it! I've done it! I got the achievement. That's all I wanted. I'm gonna look around the... I'm gonna look around the warehouse. I'm gonna go check out the Joja and see what they have to say. Morris. Submit to your corporate overlords. Oh, okay. Our favorite customer arrived. Exciting news for you. Joja headquarters has approved of the construction of a new Joja entertainment opportunity to replace the nearby Joja warehouse. We still need an investor willing to support our vision, so naturally I turned to you, our most devoted Joja member. Thanks out for small investment of cost 500,000. No, that's it. That's it. We're done. We're done. I'm going home. You may have noticed that I got the Jojamart achievement on September 16th, and this video was uploaded significantly after that. Well, that's because I hit a lot of roadblocks, I did a bunch of editing, and then I had, like, pre-started writing a script, but instead of writing it, I just kept playing Spore. Like, I legit got to, I went from cell stage to space stage instead of writing a script for this video, for the voiceover that I'm doing right now. And then I mostly lost my voice and made a bunch of skins on Planet Minecraft before writing the script on September 28th. And then on September 29th, I discovered that the software I was using to edit this was not working and I would have to restart. Yeah. So this video took a long time. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.